This is going to be a single leg hip thrust, pretty much building off of the double leg hip thrust that we just did. A lot of people like to put weight on their hips, and that's fine. But for me, it's just easier if I don't have to go find a weight, especially if people don't have weights. Single leg hip thrusts are not easy, so you should find some fatigue in switching to the single leg version. So basics of position, I get my back on the edge of a couch, edge of a chair, edge of a weight bench. I tend to get the bottom part of my scapula kind of hooked on the edge of this, so I don't want to be so far down that I feel like I'm sliding off. As I come up just a little bit, I'll feel like the bottom corner of my scapula kind of hook onto the edge of the table. So first, maybe I do one with two legs. So I come down, my butt comes down as my chest comes forward. I make sure that I'm keeping the pressure on my heels, not my toes. I'm finishing the full range of hip extension, and I'm looking at my stomach to make sure that my back stays flat and doesn't go into this excessive arch, right? You see my ribs pop up. I try to avoid that. So it's the same concept with the leg up in the air. So I'll bend my knee, right? I'll bring my hips down just like I did, as deep as I can go comfortably. And then the same thing, I'm really driving through my heel, trying to make sure that I finish all the way through that hip extension. With the leg up like this, same thing, it helps me keep a little better positioning of my lower back. Right? Some people, if they feel off balance, they might feel better with the single leg, bringing their arms out wide, so they have a wider upper body base of support. But either way is okay. Right? Just making sure that the pressure's on the heel. As I come up, I look at my stomach. I try and really finish through that hip extension. And then I come down slow, right? Just to see from the other side. Coming down, like I said, I could be here. I drive through my heel, I look at my stomach, and I really fight for the top of that hip extension, because that's where I'm really going to feel my glute engage the most. I really feel that squeeze as I fight to the top.